Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of From Nothing, Kaelan's story. We are resuming your adventures into the Fall Festival. It's getting later in the afternoon, and we are going to pull up the map and prepare for our first encounter of the session. So go ahead and roll me a d6 to see where things go down for you.
All right. I've
4.
rolled so many fours this fall festival.
Yep, you like the market, it seems.
I, I guess, yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and get a d4 out of you.
4.
A 4. Your team has the advantage.
All right.
So I'm going to pull you over to this map, and you're going to go ahead and tell me where it is you set up.
I believe the last encounter was we set up a trap. So I want to alternate that. I think I have 2 traps left.
Okay, so you're going for a surprise round then.
Gonna have to go for a surprise round this time. And gosh, last time we set up here or this corner. Let's see about uh let's see if we can use this. Is this like a balcony of sorts? It's like I
Yes.
see stairs. Okay. Yeah, let's have our melee hide here and then our ranged hide on the balcony, kind of like crouched low.
Okay. Alrighty then. So Lilith can go both ways. Do you have her on the ground or up on top?
Let's have her go with Durgon this time.
Okay, I would ask that you please provide me a stealth roll for your team.
Sure.
In this case, it's going to just roll me, for the sake of time and ease, go ahead and roll me a d20, and we're going to add. We're going to add a 7 to it.
7. Uh, no advantage, a straight roll.
Straight roll.
Fuck.
9.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's not super great, but
No, it's not.
here we are. Roll me a d20, please.
D20. 12.
12. Okay. Do me a favor and roll me another d4.
Okay. 4.
Okay. All right. Well, that's exciting. Okay. I have the encounter ready to rock and roll. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then here we go. First things first, for the sake of this, I'm going to need your team to roll initiative.
Sure. Finally, a real good initiative roll for Kaelan.
Yes.
It's about time.
All right, so I'm going to take him liberty here and move you slightly. What you
Okay.
see is another contracting team, a team of students, making their
Oh,
way down through this alley. They are creeping along quietly, eyes and heads on a swivel as they push their way out into the market as they are peering around. Unfortunately, that 9 stealth roll, it is going to apply here as Tier, the man in front, the ranger who has very good perception, looks up and spots Lilith. And he says, "Look, ambush! Ambush!" And that's where the fight's going to start, because they've seen you.
Oh, wonderful.
However, Tier's the only one who's not surprised.
Okay.
So, I've rolled initiative for Tier. Go ahead and take your turn, Kaelan. You're first in the order.
Okay. Well, I think what I am. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bonus action. Kaelan's Fleeted Fury, and I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack on Tier. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, then. Go ahead and make your attack.
Shift it up again. He is not surprised, so. Oh man.
That does not hit. That is an 11.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna make him come to us, have him funnel in a little bit, and I'm gonna back up here,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
What do you have Lilith do?
Well, she can't get there in one round, so let's go ahead and do this one at a time. Let's take out Tier first. Have her use her bow.
Okay. She steps out of cover in order to get a shot, and will loose an arrow. That she rolled a 2.
Dude. Dude. Man.
Not a great start, unfortunately.
No. Dang it.
It's Matthew's turn. What does Matthew do? Same, going for Tier?
Yeah. Let's he's gonna fill in where Kaelan was and go after Tier.
Okay.
Well, the rest of them are surprised. Let's have him go for dog.
Okay. Attacks at advantage. That's a 1 and an 11.
Wait, a natural 1 and then 11 to hit?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Gosh dang it.
The dice are not on your side. Matthew
right.
will dip back.
Okay. Jeez.
Duragon's turn.
Okay. Does he have any AoE?
He has his breath weapon. He has... let's see. That's kind of it. He's mostly single target in damage.
Okay. Well, let's see if he can throw a javelin at dog.
Okay. He runs up, and he will throw a javelin. Natural 20.
Sweet.
It's about time.
Jeez.
That's 14 points of piercing damage. You see as this strange gray shield suddenly and dog takes some damage as her false life was expended.
All right.
She doesn't take as much as you'd like, but she does take some. and then Durakan will dive back behind cover.
If I remember correctly, for Sean's turn.
It's Tier's.
Good job. Oh, it's Tier's.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Tier. You hear him say, "I don't like this." And he's going to. I'm going to roll a decision. Okay. Hold on. One moment, please.
At this point, I'm so embarrassed. I kind of want him to run.
That's understandable.
It's like we both took a shot across the bow.
He runs to the side and he's going to attack Sean.
Oh man, okay.
I understand, but yeah, that's what he's going for.
All right then.
He rolled a 27 to hit.
Fuck.
So an arrow right into Sean's shoulder. Sean takes 10 points of piercing damage. And then Tier runs behind this wagon and takes cover. It's now Sean's turn.
All right. Damn. What has he got for range?
He has his Eldritch Cannon. He has Firebolt. He has Catapult. And he has Thunderwave.
Man, that Eldritch Cannon is so good. Let's go ahead and have him. It seems like Dog might be the weakest one here. So if we can get the numbers advantage, I think that's a smart thing to do. So Eldritch Cannon on Dog.
Okay. Sean deploys his Eldritch Cannon. And he will make its attack. Hang on. Not the flamethrower. There we go. Okay. And he's going to make an attack with it. At advantage. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Awesome.
Hold on a minute. Okay, let's roll damage. Ugh. 6 points of force damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't roll very well. But then he will use his action to hurl a firebolt.
Sweet.
Still at advantage. It's a 14 to hit, which does not hit Dog's AC.
Okay. Well, let's have them move back towards us. I still want them to funnel through.
That's the end of the surprise round. You're up, Kaelan.
Oh. It said Lilith. Okay. I have 60 feet of movement. How far can I?
You'd have to climb. It's 10 feet up.
10 feet up? Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Roll
See if I can. Okay.
Yeah.
23.
DC's 10. You climb up onto the roof.
All right. And so 10. So this will put me at 25. And I'm just going to fire straight down. Oh, man. Feels like all of them are going to be hard to hit, except for maybe Wash. All right. Arrow at Dog.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Okay.
26 certainly hits.
And if I remember this as the first attack, that hits. Oh, I should have had advantage on Tier.
Why?
On the first attack, you give yourself advantage on the weapon attack roll on your turn.
Okay, you can roll it again.
No, I mean, I'll just have to remember that next time. That's my fault. But this should add a D8
Go ahead.
of force damage. 11 and the D8 force damage. 18 points of damage.
Okay. You see Dog suddenly, as the arrow hits her, another gray barrier seems to appear and then wash away. She's still standing.
Okay. I'm gonna skedaddle backwards with all this extra movement. How far up is this platform here? How far was I shooting down? Like 20 feet?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay,
It's
geez.
a two-story building.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Lilith's up. What does Lilith do?
Let's have her come up a little bit and
Okay, she comes out of cover.
Let's get a. I still want this numbers advantage, so let's get a shot on a Dog. Let's get her down first.
Okay. She looses an arrow at Dog. She rolled a 14 to hit, which does not hit Dog's AC.
All right.
Well, that's where she is. Okay. It's now Matthew's turn. I assume you want the same?
Let's have him dip. Does he? What's his? Is it just extra damage, or does it actually poison them?
It just does extra damage.
All right. Yeah, let's get Dog down. Hopefully.
Okay, hold on a minute. All right, sure. That is a 19 to hit, which would hit, but Dog uses shield.
Okay. Can he move back next to Sean? Does he have enough movement?
He can get here.
Okay, that
or
sounds
here.
good.
So either one is up to you.
Either way.
Okay, Duracon. Who's Duracon going for? As he runs around the corner.
Okay.
Is he also going to go for Dog?
No, it's Sabratha.
Okay.
Let's have the clerics fight and duke it out.
Is he using a spell or is he throwing a javelin?
He's been doing great with the javelin. Let's have him use a javelin.
Okay, here we go. He hurls a javelin. That's a 10 to hit. He will. Should he use his channel divinity and make it a hit?
Yes.
Okay, he spends his channel divinity.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, so that's a hit instead. That is 10 points of piercing damage to Sabratha. You see also, she also appears to have some temp HP that goes away.
Okay.
Okay, Duracon, that he is there. Does he fall back or does he stay there or move up?
No, let's have them go Lilith and Duracon shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
Have them be our front.
It's now Tier's turn. Tier is going to place a hunter's mark. He's going to put it on Lilith.
Okay.
Let me make a note. And then he will run up. He's going to make some melee attacks. That's That's a 19 to hit. Does that hit Lilith? It is Lilith's AC. Okay.
Does she have a parry?
I don't believe she has parry. She does have parry. Okay. That can reduce the damage. She'll roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll her superiority die. Okay, she reduces the damage by 6, which we'll see. Hold on. All right, so she takes 15 points of piercing damage, reduced by 6 to 9.
All right.
Okay. And now Tierra's in melee. Next. Sean. What would you have Sean do?
Oh, man. Let's use that force cannon again and punish Tierra for coming into melee by himself.
All right, Sean runs up, and he's going to hurl. Come on. Attack with this. That is a 15 to hit, which does not hit Tierra.
Okay. Firebolt.
Firebolt. That is a 21 to hit, which does hit. Okay, so Tierra takes 5 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
You see the fire mostly washes off of him as some temp HP is removed, but he does take a little damage.
Sweet.
All right, it's now Dog's turn. Dog drinks a potion. It's a bonus action.
All right.
Dog heals for 9.
All right.
She's then going to run down here by the wagon. And she's going to hurl an Eldritch Blast towards Sean.
Ooh.
That is a 22 to hit Sean, which does hit.
Okay.
Sean is pulled 10 feet towards Dog.
Oh.
And takes 10 points of force damage. She rolled max. Oh, God. He falls off the balcony. He falls down 15 feet. Oh. Hold on. That's a d6 of falling damage. He takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Sean is almost knocked unconscious.
Okay.
And I'm going to give him a dex save to not fall prone. That would be bad. Okay, he does not fall prone. But he's hurt, very much so.
Yeah.
It's now Sabroth's turn. Remind me, who has your real totem? It's Matthew, yeah?
It's Matthew, yeah.
That's what I thought. Sabroth is going to go up and try and knock Sean out.
Okay.
He's not prone, so it's not an advantage. She rolled a natural 2.
Sweet.
She will bonus action Healing Word.
Okay.
Spending those spells that we don't want to spend. Hold on. Okay. She heals Dog for 6. That's her turn. Okay, it's now Wash's turn. Wash has a movement speed of fucking insane. She runs all the way up to Lilith. She gets right in the middle of everybody. No, she doesn't. I'm sorry. I've lied to you. She gets close, but she uses a water whip on Lilith.
Okay.
I'm going to require a saving throw from Lilith. Hold on. It was a dexterity save. Lilith rolled an 8. So, the water whip comes lashing out, lifts Lilith up off of her feet, and then slams her into the ground. And she's prone, and she takes 19 bludgeoning damage. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Lilith has 1 hit point.
Oh my god. Okay.
Stoic. Stoic's gonna run up and is going to try and put Sean out of the fight with a greatsword. That is a natural 1. Okay. I don't think he has anything to do on a bonus act. Nope. He just missed. Sean is like barely still in it, as is Lilith. Okay, we're back to the top. Kaelan. Things are tight.
Okay.
Things are tense.
Yep.
How do you handle this? Big brain time.
All right. Yeah. Come up to the edge. Throw a potion at Sean. I'm just kidding. God damn. This turned around so quickly. Not much I can do here.
You could try and reduce their numbers.
Yeah.
You could.
How do they look? I mean, dog's the only one that's kind of low.
So they're not fresh. Sabratha looks like she's taken a couple hits before this engagement. Stoic also looks a little bit beat up. Tier looks fine. Dog looks the most hurt.
Okay. Let's loosen arrow at Sabratha.
Okay, they can attack.
Okay. 21.
21 hits.
Damage and 7 and a d4. 11 points of damage.
Okay. That hurt.
Alright. Alright. Someone get Sean up. And I'll just back off. And I really don't want to get yanked by dog, so I'm going to back off here.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hopefully break line of sight. Just kind of crouch down. So I have
the best
little...
you can do is 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Because she's on top of this wagon.
Okay, that's good enough.
Lilith will stand up.
Okay.
Nope, not dead.
Let's have her chug a potion as a bonus.
She'll second wind instead.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's much better.
She rolled pretty well. She heals for 11.
Sweet. Okay. Let's... Ooh. Let's try to break its concentration on that Hunter's Mark, because that sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a rapier strike.
Grip attack, maybe?
She has to hit, which she did not with a 16.
Okay.
His AC is 17.
Gotcha.
Well, that's her turn. It's now Matthew's turn. What's Matthew going for?
Yeah.
Or what's Matthew
Sabratha.
doing? Okay.
I just hit Sabratha, so...
He will loose an arrow with poison. A 17 hits her AC.
Sweet.
Okay. Plus sneak attack. Alright, that's not great damage on the poison. Alright, so that's a total of 13 damage to Sabratha. You watch as Sabratha, a gray barrier suddenly boom, over her, and she's still up.
Jeez. Okay.
She's barely up, but she's still up.
All right.
He's gonna back up again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Durkon.
Let's get him. Can he switch places with Sean? Like, just kind of like pull him?
Yeah, he could do that. It would
And
require
then
an action.
that's okay. Yeah. Let's have him switch places.
This is what it looks like. He basically swaps Sean with himself.
That's fair. And then bonus action healing word. Does he have that?
He does not have healing word. He has cure wounds.
Well, then let's
and shield of faith.
Let's replace the swap with cure wounds.
Okay. He cure wounds Sean. All right. He heals Sean for 11.
Okay. All right. And he doesn't have a bonus action.
No, not one that he can use.
Yeah. All right, that's good enough.
All right. Next, it's Tyr's turn. Tyr's going to continue trying to get Lilith out of the fight, and now he has his action and a bonus action. Main hand attack is a 21 to hit.
Okay.
She has 2 superiority dice left. She will parry.
Yeah.
Okay. The first attack deals 10 points of damage, which is reduced by this much. 5. So she takes 5 points of damage from the first hit.
Okay.
And then Tyr will offhand attack.
Miss.
That's an 18 to hit. Lilith's AC is a 19. That misses.
Woo! All right.
Tyr is going to move here.
Okay.
Sean's turn. Sean is still in melee and surrounded. He's really considering disengaging. What would you have him do?
Yes. Disengage.
Okay.
Get the fuck out.
He disengages. And he's going to try and create some distance. Why is it? Okay. And he gets here.
Okay.
Bonus action, he will fire his Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
What target?
Well, does he have a... let's try to get Sabratha down. She's the healer.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit. Sabratha goes down.
Okay.
Okay. It's now Dog's turn. I'm going to roll. Okay. What is this? Hold on. All right. Dog is going to Eldritch Blast again. Big shock. But it's going to target Sean.
What? How much healing did he get from Durkon again?
I I accounted for it. I punched it straight in. He's at 12 hit points right now.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool.
That's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
Yep. And he takes 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And is yanked 10 feet, 10 feet toward the fight.
Wonderful.
Dog is then going to, as a bonus action. Hold on. That's not helpful. No, she can't do that as a bonus action. What are you telling me, Foundry? Hold on. Foundry's giving me a weird... Whatever. Oh, don't worry about it. She doesn't do anything on her bonus action.
Okay.
Now Sabratha's turn. Sabratha is unconscious. I'm going to roll a death save. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me... No, not... Jesus.
No! I don't want to kill anybody. Please.
It just bugged. Don't worry about it. Okay, noted. Now it's Wash's turn. Wash will dart not in between. Jesus Christ. My Foundry is like lagging. It's very weird. Wash runs up and is going to quarterstaff strike Lilith with advantage due to flanking.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit. That certainly hits.
Shit. All right.
She deals 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Lilith already used her reaction. She cannot parry this. Lilith falls unconscious.
Okay.
Wash then is going to use her bonus action unarmed strike on Duracon.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit, which hits Duracon's AC.
Okay.
It is 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Duracon has his temp HP. He doesn't even really hit. Okay. That is Wash's turn. It's now Stoic's turn. Stoic turns and pumps some lay on hands into Sabratha, who stands up. Well, doesn't stand up, but she's conscious again.
Okay.
You hear Stoic say, "This is pretty dicey. There, what's the plan?" He doesn't say anything else. I don't think he has anything he can do as a bonus action. Oh. Yes, he does. He casts Sanctuary on Sabratha.
Okay.
Okay. That's his turn. We're to the top. You're up.
All right. I'm going to move up to the edge here again. And I'm going to hold my action. And I'm going to shout out to Tier. We fully expected a monster to come there. Not you guys. Let's just back off and treat our wounds. What do you say, Tier?
Roll a persuasion. Because this fight's fairly even at the moment.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion.
Yes!
Oh, a 21.
That was 1, and then it tilted over to the 19. Woo!
Hold on. Tier looks at his team, who's all pretty beat up, using their resources. Tier looks up at you, Kaelan. You have yourself a deal. So long as you can keep it, eh?
I'll just nod, and I was ready to shoot, but he'll kind of relax on the bow a little bit,
So you don't
just as
attack.
a show of good faith. Yeah.
Okay. Lilith is unconscious. Let me roll a death save.
Okay.
That's a 15. She's still unconscious. Matthew looks to you. You're the team captain. He sees that you're not attacking.
I'll just shake my head. No,
Okay.
as in, don't attack.
Durakon looks up at you. A truce, is it then?
I'll just nod to Durakon. Feed her a potion. Don't want her expiring.
Durakon looks over at Tier, who nods, and then Durakon will feed her a potion as an action. Lilith heals for 10, is no longer unconscious, and as she comes to consciousness, Durakon says, "Calm, girl. It's a truce. Fight's over." Tier's turn. Tier steps away from Lilith and nods to his own team. Sean.
Well, everybody else is
He's
disengaged.
all beat up, and he like looks up at you and he says, "Oh, it's fantastic, absolutely!" And he will back around the corner, and we will end the combat. And you have avoided what could have been a bad situation.
Oh man. Okay. Well.
And Tier, Wash, not Duracon, Stoic, Sabratha, and Dog just kind of nod to you all, and they basically run off, hoping the noise hasn't attracted anybody.
Okay. I think it was kind of quiet. But yeah.
It was still a fight. There was...
Yeah.
You didn't use any thunder effects, but there was still a fight that happened.
Fair enough. All right. How's I'm full health. Probably Matthew's full health. Durgan
Matthew
takes
is not full health. He's at 15 out of 29.
How did he get hit? What did he get hit with?
He started the session today hurt.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to use a little bit of our resources to heal up a little bit, just quickly.
Okay.
I am out of potions.
Sean says, "I have a couple cure wounds I can cast, but I'll be spent after that. I don't really use my spells for much, though. It's mostly my turret and my fire."
We just got back up. Well, we had 2 encounters before this, right?
Yeah.
This is our 3rd. Let's head to the temple, see if what they have to offer.
You're the captain, and your team will follow you as you head towards the Temple of Drunmir. Okay. One moment. All right. As you head to the Temple of Drunmir, it's in the bottom left corner of this segmented section of Farum, and I don't think you've ever been here before. The
Nope.
Temple of Drunmir is more, it looks more like a giant forge than an actual temple. And as you enter, it is hot, not uncomfortably so, but the smell of burning iron and just burning coals and embers is profound. As you enter, you are also greeted immediately as a number of what look like maybe clerics or followers of Drunmir hand each of you a wineskin.
Okay. I think after that encounter, Galen will take a pull from the wineskin.
There is a halfling with fiery red hair, wearing what looks like full plate armor, and you see that she has a massive symbol of Drunmir emblazoned across her chest. She's standing near one of the anvils, has a giant hammer that she's leaning on. She looks over at you all and she says, "Welcome to the Temple of Drunmir."
Thank you.
The festival going all right for you out there?
It's going as well as it could have.
Right. Could be worse. You're still alive. And she
Hi.
approaches.
And Kaelan will look over at Lilith to see how she's doing.
Lilith looks beat up and tired, but she's relieved to have some respite.
Good. All right. So, what's the temple have to offer the teams?
If you're willing to offer a prayer to Drunmir, he'll shield you from certain death at least once.
All right. You just had Tier's team come not too long ago?
Aye.
That's what that shield was. Huh. All right. Do I know Drunmir, like what he
Roll a religion check.
So good at this. Oh, hey. Okay.
A 17.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So Drunmir is actually a pretty well-known god, basically everywhere. He's thought to be a god favored by dwarves, but he is the god of building, of crafting, of progress, of improving oneself. The symbol is like one of the most simple ones that you've ever seen. It's just two rectangles bound by a white cord. But among craftsmen, carpenters, artisans, Drunmir is very much popular. He's also known as the Builder.
Okay.
Mechanically, if you spend some time here and you pray to Drunmir, anyone who does receives a death ward.
Okay. And it seems that that helped them out in that fight, the Tier's team.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Okay.
If you short rest here, additionally, you will gain 7 temporary hit points.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, let's short rest. Ready to Drunmir?
Drunmir, yeah.
Grunmir.
I
All
will
right.
type it for you because you're giving me an ulcer.
Sorry. Oh, Drunmir.
Yes.
Okay. I do better visually.
The halfling looks to you all and says, "If y'all need anything else, I am Acolyte Cinder. The head cleric's out for the festival."
All right. Oh. Not one much for praying, but this is I think this will help us.
It might be a surprise to you, but I've heard someone say that before around here. During the fall festival, everyone seems to find religion when it's to their benefit.
Well, I think I have something to offer. Is it just a prayer, or can I offer something?
Whatever's easier for you.
All right. He'll approach like an altar. Is there an altar to do praying?
So there is a massive anvil on the far side of the temple that it looks as though it's an anvil that would be used by a giant. And as you are approaching it, you see it is inscribed with hundreds of runes. Do you speak Dwarvish?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he does.
You see that these runes are telling the stories of Drunmir the Builder, of the story of a man who once was a mortal and crafted weapons so fine that the gods of war themselves wielded them in battle. And his
Okay.
fame and prowess were so legendary that he was ascended to godhood.
Wow. All right. Then I think particularly Kaelan's family and
Yeah, you
his
probably
grandfather
there's probably
probably
some
heard of him.
crossover, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Then before he goes and approaches this anvil, I'll turn to Sean. Sean,
You see
you've
Sean
done
is
great.
like kind of like eyes glazed over as he's looking around the room. And you say that he's like, "Huh? Hi? What?"
I just want to say I'm glad you're on my team, and you've done a great job. All of you have done a great job. Uh,
Why are you buttering me up?
well, we're gonna be praying to Drunmir. I figured maybe you'd want something to offer him, since you're kind of a crafter yourself. I've seen that turret.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we went out on our free agency, you mentioned that your favorite animal was a owl, a barn owl.
You have a good
Well,
memory.
I try.
I thought
Um,
I thought you were interested in Lilith.
I am, but
Sean
um,
winks at you and like shoves you with his elbow and he says, "I'm fucking with you."
I figured. But good friends, I always like to treat them with some of my own talent. And he'll dig into his side bag and pull out a painted figurine of a barn owl. Just, it's not flying, not like Tier's, but it's kind of got its chest puffed out and it's looking stoic. Uh, no pun intended. And he'll
Uh,
just present it to Sean.
Sean takes it and he looks at it and you see he's like running his fingernails along the details and he says, "Hey, this is fantastic. When did you make this?"
Free time, whenever I get a chance. It helps me think, calm, calms my nerves sometimes.
Well, thank you very much. He's going on
You're
my
not the only
workbench.
one. Good.
Who's not the only one? You made everyone else. You made everyone else an owl too.
Well, Durkon, I we haven't really talked much. Uh,
You could always remedy that.
what's your favorite animal?
Duracon blinks. And he thinks for a second. I have always been fond of ferrets.
I think Caitlin will be like head tilt, and like eyes wide, like really, like ferrets, like.
Do not
All right.
underestimate the common ferret. Witty, tactical, tiny little geniuses. This I can respect.
That's a little surprising, but that makes sense. It's a good one.
They're also very cute.
That they are. Um, Matthew, same question.
Huh? Well, my favorite animal?
Hi.
You see he thinks for a moment, and I will actually roll for Matthew. Let's see here. Okay. You know, I've always been fond of penguins.
Penguins. All right.
They're harmless, but they're amusing. You know, they always look as though they're dressed up for going out on night out.
Well, it's going to take me some time to get both of yours done, because,
You don't have to do that.
well, you're my team, and we've been through a lot together, or at least the fall festival together.
All
So,
right. All right. I'm not going to argue. I could always, you know, I could always use a wooden penguin.
well then, how's everybody doing though? That was a close one. That was
Lil's,
closer than
Lil's been
he'll
pretty
stop.
quiet the whole time, and she says, "That was rough. We've been. It seems like some of these fights we handle very easy, and some we get put through the ringer."
You're right about that. Do you have any ideas of how we can tilt the scales a little bit better?
I think Ilrad would say to look for our strengths and enforce them. I think we should focus on staying away. Durakan and I are best up close. We don't have to be, right? If we can stay hidden and ambush from a distance, next time we get the jump on someone, I think that's safer. Try and pick them off before they get away, instead of trying to engage up close.
I think you're right about that. We do have a really good distance. Dirk on those javelins have been really good.
Durakan just smirks and he says, "As Vion has granted me, a good throwing arm."
How are we doing on arrows and javelins and such?
Durakan, holds up his sheaf of 4 javelins and he says, "I can pick mine up."
Of course you can.
Matthew says, "I'm almost out of poison, so I need to start trying to be a little bit more conservative with it.
All right.
I've just been kind of dipping every time, but I need to really hold back on that until we need it."
All right. Next foe we face, save the poison for maybe the bigger ones or the bigger threats.
I have 3 doses left, so you know.
All right. And your arrows, are they good?
Oh, I've got plenty of arrows. I just don't have much poison.
Kaelan will look around the temple. Is it just, since this is the temple of the builder and
You're looking for arrows?
I'm looking for arrows. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of arrows.
Okay. I'll take 20 extra because I am down to 11.
When you pick up a sheaf, Acolyte Cinder says, "You mean to pay for those, right?
Hi. What's the price?
5 silver a sheaf.
I'll take 2,
Have at
and
them."
I'll give a gold. And I'll toss over. Actually, I'll tip 2 gold. I'll put 2 gold. Anybody else need arrows?
When you see the tip, or rather when Cinder sees the tip, she reaches over and she takes one of the sheaves from you, and then she hands you a different sheaf of arrows.
Oh, okay.
We notice around here. Those who do us a good turn. And Drunmer thanks you. If you inspect the 20 arrows you were just given, they are barbed arrows.
Oh,
They prevent the target from healing for 1 turn.
Oh, okay. So I was hoping to get uh just regular arrows so I can
Mm-hmm.
uh
So you have 20 regular arrows in addition, as well as 20 barbed arrows, which she
right, so
gave you
up to
because you
31.
tipped them.
Okay, cool. And then is that something I can add? Is it in I gotta reload. Sorry.
It's not a real item in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Then I
Just make a
will
note of it.
try
Or
to make a note of it.
make a custom item if you'd like.
I'll just rename regular arrows, I guess.
Okay.
But I haven't reloaded since it shifted upwards the boundary.
Do what you gotta do.
So I'm gonna do that. How are you on arrows, Lilith?
She looks at you and she says, "Fine. I haven't used as many as I'd expect, but I got about 60."
All right. Go.
If you are taking a short rest,
And praying.
okay.
And I'll offer up that snake that is his most prized, um, I guess, figurine. The one that has like the sockets and the snake kind of moves a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
I'll offer it as a token of his appreciation to Jordanmere.
Okay. Sure. Uh, some of your party does actually say prayers. Some of your party does as you're doing. Sean, in particular, offers what looks like it looks like a small contraption that looks like it dispenses acid in a complicated way. And as he does, all of you gain 7 temporary hit points. And you are death warded.
Okay, cool.
Okay. 7. All right. Make sure that you make a note and also use as many hit dice as you need. And then we will get back to it.
Okay, just barbed arrows. Okay.
As you finish your short rest, it gets a little bit later in the afternoon. Suddenly, as you are preparing to leave the Temple of Drunmir from across Farum, your entire team hears this resounding bang and then like a horrible roar that seems to echo off of the rooftops. Sean says, "What the fuck was
Fuck
that?"
is that? I was. We say it at the same time.
Yeah.
Can I try to like determine what if that's a beast or
Roll nature.
something else? Okay.
An 8.
8.
You don't know what it was. It sounded angry.
Oh,
And as you're preparing to leave, Cinder says, "Oh, look out for that one."
I think that's the big monster that they were talking about at the beginning.
Oh no, that comes out at sundown.
Why is it not sundown? Wait.
The suns are up.
Okay. All right.
I think you have about maybe an hour and a half before sundown.
Fair enough.
I'm sure y'all will be
Uh,
fine.
well, thank you. Thank you for your time. Is everybody full HP or is...
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
I
Uh,
think Sean is a couple HP short of full, but has temp HP. So
okay, that's good enough. Cool. Um,
so as you leave the Temple of Dronmir, a new encounter has entered the board.
so new big fucker on the board. Do we want to see what it is? Maybe scout it out, stealth it.
If you want, you are the captain after all.
Well, I'm asking your opinion as the captain.
It might be a good idea to learn what it is that we're now up against. Carefully.
Of course. And I'll turn to Lilith and Sean and Matthew, see what their idea is.
Sean says, whatever it was, it sounded big. We could absolutely try and find it, but maybe not find it where it can see us. And Matthew says, I could always scout it if we find it.
All right. That's a good plan. Let's see if we can find out what it is stealthily. We won't engage, but I just want to get some information.
Lead the way. So,
All right.
you have chosen to try and find out or hunt the new encounter.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me survival. A
Natural 20.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Ooh. 6.
Okay. Interesting. With a natural 20, so you're more going by ear than by sight.
Uh-huh.
This creature,
Definitely.
whatever it is very loud as it thunders through the streets of Ferrum, and you can hear the sounds of metal crashing into armor, crashing into stone, crashing into wood. You hear the sounds of orders, of people shouting, of running. This trail, this path of violence is not hard to track. And roll me a d4.
Okay. 2 or 1. Oh, I thought that was a 2.
Roll me stealth at disadvantage.
Oh boy. My own stealth or
So roll me a d20 plus 8 twice. We'll take the lower.
okay. Disadvantage. There we go. 13.
13. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. Let's see. The creature has advantage.
Okay.
My boy. Okay. Here's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
As you and your team are approaching the trail of violence and crushed entities, you come across, as it makes its way through the south side of East Park, breaking stalls and looking, you see it's got this massive great axe that it is basically using to toss apart these market stalls. And then as you are pressing through the park, watching it from a distance, you hear it say, "Where are you, cowards? Face me!" As it is crushing these stalls and searching, and you see it is an armored and massive minotaur.
Okay. Right.
Matthew is right with you. The rest of your team is farther back. And it has not noticed you, it seems.
Okay. Well,
I rolled a 12
we
on
see
perception.
we fun. All right. Uh, I guess
Decision time.
gonna try and does it even look like it's run into anybody else or
There's blood on its great
taken some?
axe, but it looks
Okay,
unharmed.
looks unharmed. Got it. Okay. Uh, nope.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That might be something that I mean, we just had a really bad encounter with another team,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't look at all hurt. So, with Matthews next to me, all right, I think we need to keep our distance from it and wait.
Matthew nods and says, took the thought right out of my head.
Let's
And
back off.
you watch as the Minotaur proceeds its way southward, searching for more recruits. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
A 15. You notice around its neck is a totem, just like the one that you guys carry, except it is blue.
Okay.
But you are giving your party the order to retreat and buy time. Leave it alone for now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we're gonna let it leave the area, but we're gonna keep one area behind it, so we
Okay.
can still, hear it, but we're gonna like basically avoid it, be in the areas not
Okay.
are surrounding it.
Realistically, the Minotaur champion, which is what you just found and has been added to the encounter board, is now an encounter you can roll.
Sweet.
That's
Jesus.
that is how this is going to work.
Okay.
It is a specific number on the d20, and you will find out when you roll it, if you roll it. Unless you choose to go find it, because it, unlike most of the monsters, is not being quiet.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
So, for now, you've chosen the wise course of not attacking it immediately, and we will continue with another encounter. So, go ahead and roll me a d6. Okay. Roll me a d4.
Stay in the same area.
6 is my choice.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so your
That's
team
fun.
has the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. 6 does not mean it's always the East Park. It's I pick. Please roll me a d20.
D20. 15.
A 15. Okay. Let's see what you found.
Let's go with a surprise attack. If we have the advantage.
All right, you do indeed have the advantage. All right. So, after leaving the East Park, you headed south, trying to keep a distance but paying attention to exactly where the Minotaur is going. And as you did, you ended up in the docks when you hear the rattling of metal approaching, the sounds of heavy armor. And so, where do you post up?
Okay. Well, it hasn't loaded yet. Let me see.
Give it a sec.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
Kaelan has not appeared. There he is.
Hi. Okay.
You can choose where it is that you post up.
Not much. It's pretty open.
Mm-hmm. The docks are infamous for not having tons of cover outside of the alleys themselves.
You said we heard someone coming. Where are they
Yes.
coming from?
It sounds like they're coming from this way.
Okay. I'm gonna take my team's advice, and we are gonna keep our distance. So, let's go ahead and have uh, Matthew hide in the boxes here.
Okay.
I let's have Durkon hide in these that what do I call it? The stand, the
Yeah, it's just a
parking
vendor
stand,
stand.
vendor stand. Yeah. Uh, is this okay? These are steps down onto the docks.
Yeah, it's maybe 5 feet down.
Okay. Lilith will be right here. I will be on the opposite stairs, end of the stairs,
Okay.
and then let's have Sean's our lowest AC, I think, possibly. So let's have him be
Sean is at a 16, tied with Matthew.
okay.
Where's he going?
Let's have him. Let's have him be with. Yeah.
Lilith.
Let's have him be
Okay.
with Lilith. Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys have chosen a surprise run and you have the advantage, please roll me stealth at advantage. Roll me d20 plus 8 twice.
Advantage +8. I have 1 and a 4. Son of
Oh.
a bitch.
Okay. That's real not great. Okay. Hold on. These things do not have much wisdom, actually. That might actually be fine. Hold on.
Oh,
That's a 3
amazing.
and a 3. Okay. So you still have a surprise round, despite the terrible roll. Let's go ahead and yeah, fuck. All right, here's what happens. You watch as the rattling sounds come clearer, as coming out of the alleyway, you see our 4. At first, you think they're contractors, as they're just suits of armor, and then you realize, oh, they're animated armor, just
Oh, we fought
rattling
these
their
before.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as they enter, roll me initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Not great, guys.
Nope. Could certainly be worse, but as they've entered the arena, here they are. They rattle their way into the docks. Kaelan,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Yeah, before they come into view, he'll peek over, look at Lilith, and he'll just kind of motion to the front right one as the target for our barrage of attacks,
Okay.
and he will attack it.
Alrighty. Go ahead. You have advantage.
Not going to use the barbed arrow.
Well, that they
Don't heal. I don't think.
Yeah.
We've fought 'em
bleeding,
before.
poison. Yeah, constructs don't. 24 hits.
Sweet. All right, max damage.
13 points of damage to the first suit of armor. The piercing arrow slams into it, and you watch as it gets stuck in a joint, and now its left arm doesn't quite seem to move properly anymore.
Right. Kicked it off, and that's my turn. Yeah.
Shall Sean build another Eldritch Cannon, or just focus with his...
How many times can I do that?
I think he can do this... Let me look. It has a limited number of shots.
Mm.
He has 11 shots left with it.
Okay, we'll save those 11 shots.
Okay.
Does he have grease?
Does he have grease? He does not have it prepared.
Oh,
He
okay.
did not
All right.
bring the vials.
Damn. All right. I guess just a firebolt
Okay.
on the same one that Kaelan hit.
He has advantage. I need to roll that again. Hold on. Even though he hit, he might crit. He does crit. Okay.
All right.
A hell of a firebolt, dealing 16 points of fire damage, slams into that animated armor. And you watch as its helmet spins off, ting 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 down the alley. It has 4 hit points left. It's now Matthew's turn.
Okay.
Matthew will peek out and take an attack. I assume at the same one.
Yeah.
At advantage. That's a 2 and a 21. That hits.
Dope.
He does not spend any poison on this. And he adds sneak attack. Okay. The animated armor crumples into a pile of metal on the side of the alley.
All right. How much movement does he have left? Can he get
He
here?
spent 5 feet. Get where? He can get there, yeah.
Here. And hide again? Does he have a bonus action?
He's in line of sight here.
Oh,
He could dump down the stairs and then hide.
that. Yeah, hide.
Hold on. Rolling stealth. Not. Why was it showing me Sean's character sheet? There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's next to you and you don't know where he is.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. Oh, all right.
Hello, what's up?
Okay. The one on the left.
Okay, she emerges and looses an arrow. At advantage. That's a 25 to hit. That certainly hits. And she deals 11 points of piercing damage.
Heck yeah.
Duracon.
What cantrips does he have? Does he have any damaging cantrips?
He has Sacred Flame. And
Okay.
Toll the Dead.
Okay.
No, he has Guidance, Light, and Sacred Flame. That's what he has.
Okay. Javelin will probably do more damage here. So yeah.
Javelin
Same
does
front
more
left.
than Sacred Flame, yeah. Okay. Duracon's very much a weapon cleric. I gotta roll with advantage. I rolled a straight roll. 19 hits, but I might crit. Okay, 19 hits. He deals... That's plus 3. 11 points of piercing damage as he hurls a javelin.
Okay. And then same as Matthew, fall back.
Okay.
And
He can't
yeah.
hide, but he just jumps behind cover.
That's totally fine.
All right. Now, that is the end of the surprise round. And now the animated armors will roll initiative. Hold on. Okay, you're up, Kaelan. Go ahead.
Okay. Continuing an attack on the front left one.
Alright.
Peek my head out and fire.
When you mouse over them, can you see their hit points?
No.
Okay. Can you see their name?
Damn it. I can see their name, yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, 11 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Sean. He leans up and hurls. Actually, Sean, seeing these and how his firebolts have been fairly effective, he instead raises his light crossbow, and you see that it gleams as he has enchanted it. And he will loose a bolt out of it.
Sweet.
That's a natural 20.
Jeez. That's 2 in a row.
Okay, yeah, I guess Sean's sick of fucking around. 16 points of piercing damage. This animated armor is destroyed as it crumples into a pile of pottery, basically. And then Sean loads another bolt and he says, "That's what I'm talking about." This animated armor is going to move up. Unable to reach anybody. It will action dash. And it gets up into melee with you. And that's its turn.
Okay.
Matthew, who suddenly appears behind you, says, "Well, that was kind of him." And he's going to attack with advantage. That's a 10 to hit. He rolled a 4 and a 2. Okay.
Okay.
He will run farther back and hide behind this building.
Sounds good.
And okay, that's a decent stealth. Next, Lilith's turn. Lilith
He's
will
got advantage. Yeah, let's
run
do it.
up and flank. Putting the longbow away, we'll draw her rapier and short sword. That's a 25 to hit, which certainly hits. And the short sword. Another 25 to hit. That still certainly hits. Okay. She deals 16 points of damage in those 2 attacks.
Sweet.
This last animated armor's turn is going to move up 30 feet. And then action dash. And end up flanking Lilith. And that's where it ends its turn. It's now Duracon's turn. Just going to have a chain here. Duracon runs up, raising his battle axe as he does, and will attack with advantage. That's a dirty 20. That certainly hits. He slashes down with the battle axe and deals 11 points of slashing damage to this armor.
Nice.
He'll War Priest and bonus action attack again.
Hell yeah.
Kaelan. Hold on. Usability. Okay. Battle axe. Attack with advantage. That's a 19 to hit, which does hit. And he deals 7 points of slashing damage. And that's his turn. Back to the top.
Okay. Longbow gets stowed, and tomahawk, snake bite, and dagger come out, and gonna make a series of attacks on the one flanking.
Okay. Go for it.
All right, 19.
19 hits.
All right, max damage on that
11.
one. 11.
Okay.
An offhand dagger. Oh, man.
Oh, that does not hit.
A 1 and a 4.
I was going to say, these things have an AC of 18. Like, that's a decent AC, but they've been getting hit a lot. It's about time somebody missed.
Well, I keep rolling 1s and 4s. Amazing. On advantage. And that's the end of my turn.
Sean will step down and loose his infused crossbow.
Let's get rid of... Is this one low?
Yeah. It's barely holding together.
Let's try to get that one out so it doesn't have
with a
advantage.
20.
Sweet.
And deals 11 points of piercing damage. That armor is destroyed.
Amazing.
Sean begins to load another bolt, and Matthew will poke out and loose the short bow arrow at it with advantage because it didn't know he was there. That's a 24 to hit. That certainly does it. I don't think this is going to be a long story. With the sneak attack added, he rolled terrible. He deals 10 points of piercing damage.
That's all right. Every little bit of health, so at least you hit.
He will duck back behind again and hide. And then Lilith will go. Lilith turns around and will attack with advantage. Not spending any resources if she doesn't have to. It's a 22 to hit with the rapier. And a 20 to hit with the short sword. So the rapier deals 7, and the short sword deals 10. The animated armor clatters into pieces. And that is the end of combat.
Alright. Let's get the totems.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll. Just, here's the D4. Okay, that's 1 fake. Here's a D3. Okay, you got a fake and the real one.
Okay.
And the animated armors vanish.
Kaelan will take the fake, extra fake, and we'll give Sean the real.
Lilith is grinning as this finishes up, and she says, "You see what I mean? Keeping our distance. Easy as pie."
Alright, that's a good one. Actually, I will take both. I'll take both.
Okay. You keep track of that.
Okay.
All right. Then, as we return to the map for your next encounter, that is where we will end the session.
Alright. Nearly avoided catastrophe.
Yes.
Made the wise decision to not engage the Minotaur, and got another totem. So that's good. That's good.
A successful day, a cautious day. One that means that you will live to see the next one. Well done. All right. Hope you had a good time. And to those of you who are at home and listening or watching, we love you. And I can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.